Happy Friday. So this week I'm exploring and sharing some of the insights from this PwC report, The Future of Work. And they ran 4 virtual sessions with leading thinkers in this area and some non-executive directors, because this was really focused about what boards needed to do. But actually it should be read by everyone. I highly recommend you get a copy because it throws up a lot of questions that we may not have considered about the way we're working now and into the future. And in session 3, one of the things they said is that we should not be asking how much space will we need. We've agreed that the office will continue to exist in some form, but it will be different for every organisation. We need to engage with the workforce. We need to examine the types of work we're undertaking and the sort of spaces that we'll need for that work. We need to talk to the workforce about their preferences. And, we're hearing organisations like Goldman Sachs and JPMorgan just turning around and going, no, everyone back in the office, despite people wanting the flexibility that they've had a taste of. And I think that's a really, really bad idea. And I think those sort of organisations will suffer the consequences. People want the flexibility. They're saying so and telling everybody they have to go back into an office and doing so without a justifiable argument, apart from it's easier because we know we've done that before, rather than being bold and moving into the future. And the risk is that people will walk. Not only now that we know hybrid and remote working can be a success, do organisations have a global talent pool to choose from. Every employee, or most employees, now have more choice of employer. I can apply to work for a company in San Francisco and still be based in Melbourne, Australia. So I now have a global employer pool to pull on. Obviously there's considerations and constraints, but generally. So I am not having to look at an employer in Melbourne. I can look further afield. So my choices have multiplied. So I'm not going to be tied to an organisation that doesn't offer me the flexibility that I believe I deserve. So the question is not how much space will I need. That's putting the cart before the horse, because you haven't done the planning. Do the planning, do the analysis, do the engagement, and then ask, how much space do we need? Have a good one, and I'll talk to you next week.